I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding. Barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under. But now it's your turn to face the fire.
Happy Monday.
You sound really excited.
Oh, you have no idea. It has been
Monday.
very much a Monday. Which
Pretty much Monday.
I feel bad because my Monday has completely sucked the giant fat one, and it is a girlfriend's birthday, and I feel like I ruined it.
I'm sorry.
No, so it is what it is.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
like,
Wow.
who did that?
Wow. Oblivion flickering.
I hate you.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember that? But that's old though.
Yeah. I mean, we made a joke about that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
Still, wow.
How about sending us something new?
Right.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No,
Send us new stuff.
no. I'm ready for today to be over.
Well, it's close.
Almost.
It's right there.
Not fast enough.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. I got laid off today.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Like straight up.
Straight up. Actually, if you want to get technical, I was lied to and told by the boss that it was furlough until the HR guy called me.
Oh.
And he said, "Oh no, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as furlough." I was like, "Oh,
Oh, okay.
well, thanks."
Well, now you know.
And it was at 4:30 when he calls me. He's like, "Don't worry, you can call and get unemployment." I'm like, 4:30 on a Monday? Are you fucking stupid? I hung up on him. In the middle of him talking, he's like, "I hate to be the bearer of bad news." I'm like, "Sure you are." Click.
Well then,
Yeah. So happy Monday.
happy Monday.
It's a Monday.
It is
It's
a
almost
Monday
over.
indeed.
And then Oblivion Flickering goes and sends pictures like that. I just
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. Okay, so early head pop today.
yeah. Long time ago. So if I seem overly cynical, a tad grumpy, or I don't know, what other kind of adjective do we want to use? I don't know.
It's understandable, basically.
Yeah, at this point, at least you now know fully why is, and
Well.
and then what makes it worse is this has been known and going on for over a week and nobody said anything until today.
Well,
Aha. Yeah. So,
Uh, I didn't know either. So.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So, I honestly didn't know.
I think, see, this makes for good radio. Again, now I can fully translate to because I didn't feel like having to repeat it twice. That's the
Right,
only reason I
okay,
didn't
that's
say
why,
anything
yeah,
before
yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, you didn't have to repeat it on the show live.
Well, no, but I wanted it to be understood
That there was
that
a good reason.
if there's something happens and I either A, get very drunk on air, B,
I took the glasses away, but the
the
bottles,
bottles
are still here.
B, drift off worse than normal, or something of that nature,
Yeah,
then at least everyone can fully understand why.
I gotcha.
You know what I mean? And that's
See-
why. And I don't feel like replaying it
Okay.
twice and going over it more than once.
Well,
and
I'm going to
so-
take this moment to stop you right there
Okay.
and to let the people know. This is why we need your support. I'm not even joking.
So we don't have
No,
to deal
no,
with these day
that's-
jobs anymore.
I'm not even joking about this. It is we've been doing the radio show for about 4 years now, and you guys are awesome.
We need to grow.
You guys
We need
are
more
amazing.
people.
We do need to grow. We do need more people, but we need financial support
From viewers
like you. Yeah, for the show itself.
Yeah.
The best way that you guys can do that is to become a defender with us. It's $5 a month.
50 a year if you want to go
50
that
a
route.
year
It's
if you wanna
cheaper
go
that
that
way.
way.
Save
Yeah,
$10.
Right, you save $10 on the
You
year.
get a T-shirt out of it.
Mhm,
We're trying to add
We're sending
new
them out
things
now, and some people that we already know are going to come to the come to 4th of July with us.
Yeah.
We're going to have the shirts and just pass them out to them directly.
because it's easier that way.
Well, it saves us some postage, but that's
Because we're already having problems with postage. I still haven't gotten my coffee. I got to text Ian.
I'm going to give you a bag.
Oh no, I mean,
no,
I can't take your bag. I gave you rum. I can't take your bag of
Yeah,
coffee.
yeah, yeah.
I
You can
can't
take a loaner bag.
because what I'm hoping for because
It's a loaner bag.
Well, but she keeps getting the notifications that something's coming in the mail.
Right.
And she's got a notification that something is coming in the mail.
Right.
But according to the tracker, it hasn't left Iowa
But it's been 4 days. It's been 4 days.
over a weekend.
Yeah.
Now I understand that like it kind of gets a little wonky on the weekend. So I mean, I'm holding out. Now if it doesn't show up by Wednesday, then
Take a bag.
then I'll take a bag, but not before then.
All right. Well, we'll see. Come Wednesday.
Of course, I'm also, like I said, I'm going to reach out to DM too tomorrow.
Let
Be
them know
like,
what's going on. Hey, things are gonna.
Of course, this has been a norm for me. Like it does. I never, once he cuts the thing, it takes forever to get to me because I don't know. Something about getting packages mailed to my house
Yeah, I don't know why.
is
'cause,
such a delay.
like,
Even
I got it within literally. It said, "Hey, you have a 2-day package delivery." 2 days later, it was on the doorstep.
even Prime, like they'll say it comes, hey, it's going
Certain
to be
time.
2 days. It
Yeah.
doesn't show up in
4.
2 days. Yeah, it ends up being like 3, maybe 4.
I think they just don't know where you live.
It's not that hard to find. Like
It's true.
No,
It's
like
true.
okay. Remember my old house before I moved here?
Oh, that was really
like
difficult to
that's
find.
even harder to find, and I never had a problem. I had high speed internet there,
I know.
so
Yeah,
it doesn't
I got
make sense.
I know. It's there you go. Okay, so Cincinnati School District has agreed to pay $3 million in a settlement for a family of an 8-year-old child who decidedly killed themselves over school bullying.
Now, was it just the school bullying in general, or was he being bullied? Like was it one of these, like Tiananmen Square kind of guy where he just douses himself in kerosene and lights himself on fire? Did he just kill himself because I want to bring notice to school bullying, or was he actually the one being bullied?
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. So the parents of the kid say that the school covered up the child's bullying on a number of occasions, which contributed to his untimely death.
Okay, I wasn't trying to make light of it.
This happened in 2017, by the way, when he died.
2017, and they're just now paying $3 million.
Yep.
Wow.
Cincinnati Public Schools has agreed to pay $3 million to the family and to reform its policies on addressing bullying in its schools. In their federal lawsuit,
Holy cow, a federal.
the family said that that the school was directly responsible for the death of their child and covered up the bullying of the 8-year-old faced while in school. The family said that if the school had made them aware of the incidents, they would have withdrawn their son from the elementary school.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah,
Why didn't the kid tell the family?
because bullying.
No, like, you mean to tell me as a family member, like you can't tell?
When a kid's being bullied?
Well, I mean, not
Not
maybe
always.
necessarily bullied, but like, your kid goes into school on like first day and he's happy and excited. He comes back later and he's not quite so happy and not quite so excited. Or it starts getting to a point where he I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of going in. I really don't want to do that. Like, you can't tell me that there wasn't something that the parents could have caught too, because
Maybe not.
I mean, whether they did or didn't at this point is moot. But like, I'm fully confident that there was something that they could have said.
caught on to and
yeah,
been
if
like,
they
"All
were,
right."
if they actually had given a flying fig about it, but they just, and I get that, if there's nothing obvious, parents are working, your life happens, you don't pay attention,
Right.
But you can't turn around and put it all on the school. You know what I mean? The kid should have said something to the parents. The parents should have been trying to pay some attention, at least asking questions and trying to figure stuff out. Something should have lined up somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, you're probably right. Oh, by the way, did I just say knee over on the Twitters? Peace, Seraphim. At DOA Show is having postal issues. Use your special postage carrier's powers.
B from the SUV. Dylan's mailman is on vacation. And is I see no problem here. A little gif with
The guy with,
what is his name? I can always remember his name unless I need to say it.
right. But the eyes are all
All
crossed.
cross-eyed
Yeah,
looking both ways, opposite ways.
Yeah. Cross the
thanks.
opposite ways, which, by the way, very difficult to do.
Well, in his case, they were just,
One was a lazy eye.
well, no, they were just put in.
Yeah.
They were both put in to look the opposite direction.
I know.
Okay. We just didn't
Saying it's very difficult to do because some people can actually force that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Uh-huh.
Like I can do the whole.
I can cross my eyes inward, but not outward.
Yeah, I can cross them inwards, and I can make them bounce back and forth.
Oh yeah, did a good.
Yeah, I could do that. But I can't go outwards.
No. Outwards is one of those things. It's like, oh no, that's not good.
Like it hurts just looking at it.
Yeah.
And then it makes me wonder, like, okay, so
It's like the people that can pop their eyes out of their socket.
oh, no, like, how does that not bug you?
Well, it bugs them. They're
That's
bugging
what I'm
out.
saying. Like,
they're bugging.
But no, I've always wondered, like, when somebody has eyes like that, where they're looking opposite directions,
Usually, one eye is
the dominant,
dominant focus. Yeah.
or they have to have one eye dominant, so it's actually shifting to try and get some. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder what it looks like if they don't. So, like, if because what I'm saying
a
is
pigeon.
well, that's what I'm saying. So, like, and it's so off topic, I know. But like, if you sit here, both of our eyes are fairly normal. So, but
Fairly.
if you relax your eyes, eventually your eyes kind of narrow and you can see the brim of your nose.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
So, what do you see?
But that's from
if-
years and years of focusing like this. That is literally your eyes are so used to zoning in on
know.
one spot
I got that.
that when they relax, it just naturally
That's what they do.
builds in,
Exactly. So, for someone whose eyes are naturally like that,
Yeah.
when they relax their eyes,
They go
apart. So, what does it look like?
That's a good question.
I've always been curious about that.
It's a good question because I know, like, if I'm staring at something and my eyes relax, everything I get like doubles
Yeah.
because technically I start seeing past everything.
Yeah, and it kind of blends. The
blends
vision goes
everything.
from straightforward to crossing a little bit. Yeah, so you get the doubles and
you get the
I'm same
doubles
way.
and everything. It's like, yeah, I can see 10 fingers. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Look past your hands.
So what do you? But that's what I've always wondered. So what do you see if you have a lazy eyes like that?
Mm-hmm.
I just wondered.
I mean, I could understand that. I could definitely understand that.
Completely off tangent. I know.
Completely off topic of the story, but
I
anyway,
know.
it's fine. It's fine. It's one of those days. In the days leading up to the child's death, he was reportedly attacked outside of the boy's bathroom. During the attack, he was found unconscious for at least several minutes,
Wow.
while other students just walked by and kicked him, according to surveillance footage.
Okay. So here again. Why you mean to tell me the parents didn't notice? I don't know. Bruising? Did the kid not bruise?
Like,
Did the kid like? I'm sorry. As
that's
a,
pretty bad.
even as a kid, he had to have come home and went like, "Oh yeah, no, I got." You may not have said he got knocked out, but
He could have at least said something.
Something
about the
at
fact
that
he
point,
got
yeah,
knocked up, man,
yeah.
knocked in the face or something, man.
something like
He
I
got kicked in the face multiple times.
yeah, I don't. I mean, fine, good on the school because they covered it up and didn't do their part. But at the same time, parents, again, it's the parents' responsibility to figure it out too. And if you don't notice that your kid has suddenly got a black eye out of nowhere or bruising everywhere or forgot third grade math, then
Yep.
you might want to kind of look into that.
See, you know what? We really should have. We Knights of St. Knee. Is it really wonky eye conversation if real Ron Phillips isn't invited?
Well, he's always invited.
He's always invited to the conversation, but
By the time our
That's a
show,
good point.
Yeah, but by the time our show rolls around, he's done.
yeah, but still, that's a good.
He's
point.
like,
we have to actually ask him that. Hey,
No, but he doesn't.
Hey.
No, but he's not like that.
but he could be if his
not.
eyes relaxed. One could potentially,
Maybe.
a
I don't know.
little off. I was just saying. Anyway, the lawsuit added that the school's officials were aware that Gabriel was a victim of aggressive behavior at least 6 times in the 3rd grade alone, but his mother was only notified of 3. The school initially argued that that it acted appropriately and that the students responsible for bullying were punished. There was no pervasive pattern of bullying against the boy, according to the school, but there weren't repeat run-ins with the same student.
So he's just getting picked on by all kinds of kids, not
Everybody
just one
was
person.
picked. Yeah, he
That's-
was being destroyed by everyone.
So hold on. So because it wasn't the same person over and over again, they didn't feel the need to say anything.
Yeah,
And again, as a parent, the 3rd time, I'm inside the classroom.
oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm losing my junk because
Oh yeah,
the
definitely, yeah.
rule I told my kids is when you go to school, if somebody bothers you, there's steps. You tell them to stop. If they don't stop, then you go to the teacher.
Right.
If the teacher doesn't do anything, then you go to the principal. If the principal doesn't do anything, then you come to me. And if I have to get involved, no one is going to be happy. And I told the assistant principal of one of the schools this, and she kind of nervously laughed at it.
Yeah, she did that.
Yeah, I said, I'm not laughing. I said, because after this is handled, I said, once I've had a discussion with you, my son or my daughter and has full rights to throat punch whatever kid starts picking on him. And I'm not going to punish him, and neither will you.
Because we've had the conversation.
Because we've had this conversation. You have a chance to, I can't obviously handle it because I'm not here. You are here.
And legally, you can't attack a child.
No, I can't. But, at the same time.
You could potentially attack their parents
I could.
and be like, this is retaliation for your kid. Tell
Or
him to
I
stop,
could-
tell him to stop bullying mine.
Or I could show my child where to hit another child, and
Well, I mean,
then I could show up in there and be like, it's not my fault that your kid's a pansy.
it's not my fault that your kid's a pansy and picked a fight.
Yeah, with somebody who whooped his ass. Kind of like Mayweather and John Paul the other night.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was that good? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. All I know is my brother in Vegas is a big pay-per-view boxer
That
fan
makes
and
sense.
stuff.
He's in Vegas first off.
And all I know is that he put a picture up and saying how Paul had won, and I'm like,
Good.
I mean, I had a feeling that was coming. I wish I had bet on it. Because they showed the over-unders and stuff on it. Holy cow. I'd be wealthy.
It's good times. Toby McAvoy over on the Twitters. Steven said, this is so far off topic. I thought there was a topic.
Oh, good.
It's very
good.
true.
Very
Very true.
good.
Well played.
I like it.
Good point.
Uh-huh.
Al Gurdestein, an attorney.
I'm sorry. What?
Al Gurdestein.
Oh, there you go. Because you said it all together. I thought you sneezed.
Al Gurdestein.
Al Gurdestein.
That's right. An attorney for the family said
Gerhardstein. It's Gerhard.
Gerhardstein.
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 Actually, that's Steen.
Steen?
Because the E's first.
Steen or Stein?
Stein is with the IE. Fabluka.
In honor of the child, this family is using this settlement to protect current and future CPS students. We make sure that these reforms take root
Uh-huh.
and end bullying through CPS systems.
Uh-huh. Do we need to call the ladies back up?
Yeah, I
from
think we need to stop CPS here.
Operation Stop CPS.
CPS has nothing to do with the school system.
Nope. It
They
doesn't.
can't fix what happens in the school.
No, actually, that is totally 100% the school.
Child Protective Services. They're donating $3 million to Child Protective. No, they're not.
Yeah. No.
No.
The people at Child Protective Services are getting a raise.
Yeah.
Someone's getting a Christmas bonus this year. Oblivion flickering over on Twitter, quote, we found no pervasive pattern of abuse against the child, although we could always find him by following his blood trail. That's sad, but true. Also put on there, so the school system got punished with a $3 million fine. Was anything done to the students who kicked him unconscious? No, because it was all different people,
Right.
and it was not a repeat.
It was all the time. Different kid.
Yeah.
Which is kind of...
Asking for a friend, Jackhole. Both my wife and ex know that they don't want me showing up to school to deal with any of their BS. Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. Like I don't play when it comes to school because I'm not there. And I told the principal this. I'm like, I'm not here. Your job is to make sure my child is safe and is taught. If you continue to allow this stuff and don't do what needs to get done, then I'm going to become involved. Step one of that involvement is allowing him to just beat up on whoever the hell he feels like he needs to in that moment. And there isn't a damn thing you're going to do about it.
Step 2 is finding out the parent of that kid and then beating their
And
parent
beating their parent. And then step 3 is taking your ass to court.
because you're not doing your job.
Yep. And I will make sure that you will not have a job. It's that simple. I don't think it's so hard.
It's really not. James over there sent us a text message via the show line saying eyes, throat, groin. Mm-hmm. It's that simple.
You know what we don't teach our kids either anymore?
What's that?
The ears.
Ears are very painful.
You get boxed in the ears one time. And apparently, we haven't gotten a good ear boxing lately.
Well, okay. Nobody gets pulled by the ear anymore.
Nope.
From their grandma.
Nope.
Think about that. When your grandma got upset with you, what was the first? What was the
Or your
first
mom in
thing
church.
Or your mom in church. What was the first thing she grabbed? It was the closest thing she could reach.
Your ear.
Your ear.
Oh.
Every time.
And you always panicked when you heard that blood vessel pop in your ear.
Because it's right
Or the
there.
cartilage right there?
The
Yeah.
cartilage popped just a little bit.
Oh God, it makes
It's like,
my
you ever
skin crawl
thought
just
that you
thinking
could
about
get cauliflower ear from having your ears pulled by your mom?
it. No, I didn't. Not until I was older and realized what hell that started. I was like, oh God.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, all it takes is a kid starts messing with you, good, just palms open on either side of the head, wham, symbol that sucker.
Yep, crash cymbals.
That's all
my
you
God.
need.
So, look,
One good time. Look. Telling you.
crash cymbals is a great thing. I actually used the crash cymbals.
It works,
in
man.
marching band. That was the whole deal. And you know what? Those things work great.
They do.
And they also have a great, it's perfect. Just
Yeah.
boom.
Yep.
Because the sound that crash cymbal makes is about the same sound that your eardrums make
When all that
inside of
air is forced into your
inside of your head. You have to.
Uh-huh. It's almost as effective as the groin or eyes.
It's pretty, and it's really disorienting. Like, you could make somebody dizzy as hell and fall out.
Yeah. All you got to do is catch them that way and then put a knee to the nose and you're
Done.
And you just stand there.
Elbow is good too.
An elbow is good.
Elbow is really good, and that's an easy follow up to a cymbal smash.
That's true. That's true. But I'm also thinking of an 8-year-old who might get, the symbols off, but that's going to be about it. I don't know. But I'm right there with you. You try and raise your kid. You teach your child obviously to be, to defend themselves, but but to defend, not to start anything.
Yeah.
And be involved. Like, again, parents are not involved in their kids' lives. Whether it is just because that's the way life has gone or I don't know, but everybody has a different reason.
Uh-huh.
But the fact of the matter is, the parent is the last line of that defense.
It is.
And I'm sorry, but, yes, the school may not have said anything and may not have made everything clear and blah, 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 blah. But the parents, in my humble opinion, let that kid down just as much as the school did.
Yeah, for not actually paying attention to it. Or what were they teaching the kid how to respond?
Yeah.
Like, how were they teaching the kid to respond?
Oh, just talk to him. It's all right.
Just ignore them.
Because the kid's going to downplay it.
Just ignore them.
Yeah, he's going to downplay it. Be like, oh,
Always.
yeah, these kids are picking on me. They're going to say,
Always.
you're picking on me. He's not going to say, well, I got knocked the hell out.
Yeah, he's never going to say that, especially as a boy. Never going to come out and claim that he got knocked out by somebody.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that even if the fact is that somebody says, hey, see, he keeps picking on me, or I keep getting picked on, my personal opinion, I'm that much of a daddy bear. It doesn't matter if it's the same kid or a new kid every single time.
Right.
Third time, I'm losing my junk. Big time. I mean,
No, I definitely understand that. And a good evening to you, Big Papa Fascist over there on the, which is a real weird name. I don't understand why you got it there, but over there on
call
the
me Big Papa.
Fascist. Whatever. D-Lives. Oh, gosh. Well, no, we'll start this on the other half because we're getting up pretty close.
Yeah,
here.
we're getting close.
We're
to
getting
that.
pretty close.
So I don't know. Yeah, I see
Your sister jumping in on that, saying that you definitely got your ears pulled.
all the time.
Yeah,
because I
buddy.
had a problem of not retaining what I was told,
What do you? What?
and especially in church, like. Quiet down, don't run, don't do this. And then next thing I know, it's an ear. And the worst part about it was the ear pulling always was that sign of, oh, by the way, when you get home, you're getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
And you're like, daggone it.
She's making sure to note that you had really big ears as well.
I did have
Which
big
I
ears.
did too. My parents, instead of doing that, you know what they did? They sat me in front of the window so that they could see, so that they could make fun of the light shining behind my head,
Yeah.
going through my ears.
Yeah, mine were bad too. There was my dad used to call me Beaver because I had really big buck teeth as a kid, and then you mix that with the ears, like he used to say I could pick up satellite radio.
Yeah, I got the same thing.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, you can find us pretty much on any streaming site that you want to, but we're mainly YouTubes, into Facebooks, and the D Lives on the video.
Do wop, do wop wop, do wop, do wop wop a do. Yeah, yeah. Why don't you put that on everything instead of just the D Live chat?
Well, because it was asked on D Live.
No, I got that, but you got all the other things
All
on there
right,
as well.
fine,
so
fine,
I would
fine,
do it on
fine.
all of them. Just saying. Do 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 do. Giddy up, pompo,
Mau, mau.
That is weird.
What?
I didn't get the Facebook notification for the shows.
Really?
I got it from Mojo, and that was it. So
That's weird.
it is weird.
That is so weird.
They've already tried shutting it down.
Hey, you found us on the Facebook and the YouTubes. Look at ya.
I'm upset.
What?
My cousins are at the beach.
Oh, God, that's what you upset about?
No, I'm upset about way more things than that. I'm just saying.
Okay, well,
Doesn't help.
it doesn't help, but that's all right. Well,
This is Defenders Live.
Do 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 do.
there we go.
What in the world?
What?
Nights you say knee. Yeah, Dylan Lyles' mom, Ward. You went down pretty hard on the beaver last night. Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah. So there you go. Little glimpse into my childhood.
No wonder they were so happy.
I know, right? 8 children later.
And you call my family prolific.
You know, people used to ask me if we were Catholic. I'm like, why do you say that? They're like, because Catholics don't believe in contraception. I'm like,
Okay.
well, I mean, mine don't either, but I don't think they plan on getting pregnant as many times as it happened.
I mean, it just happened that way, right?
I'm convinced that the only time, the only reason there was a child involved was because that was the only time that they ever did it. It was one of those, God's like, you're gonna learn.
Yeah,
or you're
one
gonna
day.
keep on and
Keep
get to
on,
learn.
you're
8
gonna-
kids later, they're like, oh, we're done.
I think
got
we're
it.
finished now. Yeah, I think this
I'm
is
not
done.
doing this anymore.
This is bad.
So there you go.
I mean, good, but still bad.
yeah,
It is a great blessing, but no.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, see, Kylie only got the notification from Mojo too.
Oh,
See, so
odd.
something is weird.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
You know, das is weird. As a hugely popular influencer who often promoted democratic socialist messaging, has been branded a hypocrite
No.
after bragging about
No,
her.
hold on.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. A popular influencer
Yes.
who promotes democratic socialism, otherwise just known as socialism.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they keep.
Are you
throwing-
saying a person who uses a social media platform, i.e., the market, to influence the greater society for the effect of socialism is being branded a hypocrite?
Yes.
Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
She's a hypocrite.
Well, okay, why?
After bragging about her $2 million apartment, and fancy new BMW.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Doesn't it though?
That makes a lot of sense.
Doesn't it? I thought so.
That makes a lot of sense. A socialist bragging about how much money they have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Makes a lot of sense. Or
Nicole-
how much debt they're in, technically.
Yeah. Nicole Sanchez, known online as Nicolulu.
Good enough.
I don't give a shit. Became an overnight sensation last year after she went viral on a TikTok video of her dancing while wearing a shirt promoting Senator Bernie Sanders.
Okay.
I love how it says as I-VT.
Independent.
He's
Yeah,
independent.
He's not independent.
He is a very espoused
socialist.
socialist.
He's a socialist.
So why you call him independent it's cute. but
No, not Nicolo.
No.
Neekeolul.
Nicolulu.
Nicolo.
Nicololo.
Nicolo.
Maybe that's closer than what I did. But she was wearing the shirt during the 2020 Democratic presidential primaries. Sanchez
Yep,
was
yep.
lip syncing a song with lyrics, "Whatever you say, boomer, okay, boomer." Sanchez captioned the video, quote, "Like to trigger the boomers, hashtag Bernie 2020.
Wait, I'm sorry. Stop.
Sure.
Bernie Sanders is a boomer.
Yeah. Actually, no, whatever the gen is before boomer. He's before
He's
that.
older than boomer.
He's older than boomer. Because boomers, if you get technical, are
50 to 65 now? Between 50 and 65, right?
Yep.
So he's
Sure.
older than that.
Yeah. So it's whatever that generation is.
But
After that.
you do
Or
understand
before
that
that.
her generation would call him a boomer anyway.
Because they're ignorant. Because this generation doesn't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
Right.
I mean, look at all the time.
Okay, yeah, because he's 79. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Continuing on.
The song dismisses baby boomers while simultaneously endorsing 79-year-old Bernie Sanders, who is too old to be considered a boomer.
As we just talked about.
There you go. And is among the silent generation classification. So that's what they call.
Oh,
his,
so
is
we
the
had
silent generation.
we had our hero generation.
Uh-huh.
Then we had the silent generation. That's the kids that were growing underneath the heroes.
Yes.
Because they had nothing to say or do.
Yeah.
Because the world was safe.
Yeah. The world was wonderful.
Yeah. And that's where socialism really started to thrive.
Uh-huh. The viral video racked up tens of millions of views and instantly made Sanchez an online standout while also promoting Sanders to a younger generation.
That's really odd because anything mentioning anybody that's technically considered a Republican is deemed as inappropriate content.
I know, it's weird. Last March, Nico Lou posted another OK Boomer video, this time promoting another Democratic Socialist politician. And that would be one Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. When I don't have the guitar ready. Damn.
Don't have the guitar.
Oh, there it is. Hold on. There we go.
There it is.
In this TikTok video, Sanchez is wearing a $58 sweatshirt
Uh-huh.
that says tax the rich. The pricey shirt is sold by Ocasio-Cortez's merchandise shop.
Which was something that we talked about, how they were stupid for doing it.
Because they're completely capitalistic.
They're capitalizing and monetizing.
Even though she's very much allegedly against
Capitalizing
Capitalism.
and monetizing. Yeah.
Last week, Sanchez bragged about her $2 million apartment. Again,
Apartment, yeah.
Apartment.
Where is she? Where
Like,
does she live?
Even for a penthouse on a big thing like that, like it's not a lot of room.
Yeah.
Okay? You can spend $2 million and own a mansion, a house, lots of rooms, lots of space, lots of privacy. No.
You need to finish this.
I
'cause
will.
this is-
I will.
Yeah,
I'm just pointing it out there.
No, I'm just, yeah, you need to go ahead.
I got it.
Yeah, it's there.
Nico Lulu gave her hundreds of thousands of social media followers a 10-minute viral tour of her swanky new abode, complete with the smart Martha Stewart-style kitchen, East Wing gaming room, master bedroom with 180-degree views of the city skyline, and a walk-in closet. Last month, Sanchez posed with a brand new convertible BMW, Fox Business estimates that Nicole Sanchez's net worth is between $1 and $5 million.
They also believe that Brad Staggs is about $700,000 to $1 million.
Yeah, I know. That's
stretch.
yeah.
It's a stretch goal.
Yeah. Online commentators quickly branded Sanchez as a hypocrite and told her to pay more taxes. Sanchez responded to the criticism by saying that, quote, tax the rich, end quote, only applies to, like, billionaires.
Like, whatever. You like moron.
Quote, I think when people mean, like, tax the rich, I think at the end of the day, they do mean, like, billionaires and people that have insane, unfathomable amounts of wealth.
Okay.
Listen. Whoever wants to show me where those I'm assuming $1 million to $5 million are, I would happily follow you and reclaim them because I have no idea where this money is at or where it's from.
Right. And
End
so
quote.
here's what I'll point out. She has a $2 million apartment. She has a brand new BMW. Neither of which did she pay for.
Yeah, well, I mean,
She didn't pay for them.
they weren't given to her.
No. She is currently paying for them.
Yes,
it
because-
may be a $2 million apartment, but she's not paying $2 million a month.
Yeah, once she became wealthy, once she became popular, people started rolling in there and be like, hey, we can help you. La, 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 la. And she turned
She
around and got
makes-
the right people. She got the lawyer. She's got
Right.
the accountant. She's got the...
She probably makes
Assistance?
somewhere between $100,000 to $500,000.
Probably.
That is a better estimate, and she has decided to use that money,
To
which is wealth, by the way.
buy way out of her league.
Just so you know,
Well, it is.
Bernie Sanders' tax the rich policy was basically more than $100,000.
Yes. So if you're going to play that game, you have to be consistent all the way. You can't pick and choose. The joy of being wealthy,
Which, by the way, Bernie Sanders is well above that mark.
well above that.
Well above that mark. He has multiple homes.
But there is a joy to being able to be wealthy if you've earned it. Even no matter how you've earned it.
Okay, first off, if you've earned it, I'm sorry. Being a social media influencer shaking your ass with a shirt on
Okay.
is not earning it. No. Shaking your
So, hold
ass
on.
to a song,
Hold on.
lip syncing,
Hold
which,
on.
by the way, one, you don't need to know how to sing. You don't really need to know how to actually
No, you
dance.
don't. You
All
don't.
you're doing is wearing a shirt and looking pretty.
Well, that's a
That is not.
that's a stretch. Like that's
That's it.
I don't know about the looking pretty part.
She probably looks pretty.
I doubt
haven't
it.
seen the picture.
I
of her,
doubt it.
so. I mean, she looks
No.
okay. She looks okay.
No.
She looks okay.
No.
She's like technically almost a girl next door sort of
No. Stop it. No, you're right about that.
thing.
This
She
one,
looks okay. There are many people that would find this girl attractive. There are.
Anyway,
That's true.
anyway,
It's true.
like so. But you're saying she because that's how it happened, and because people were like, "Oh my God, she got all these hits," and they're trying to make money, so they offer her money because of
Yes.
the views and everything
Right.
that she's got.
Yes.
You're saying that's not earning.
No.
That's not earning. So you're putting what she did.
As not earning.
You realize that technically,
We haven't earned it either.
yeah. But if we ever made money off of the show, we're doing it the same way. We're just not wearing a Bernie shirt and shaking our ass.
We're at least bringing something to the table.
What?
Our thoughts.
Oh yeah, because nobody has ever heard-
Okay, first off, opinions do matter in this case.
You ever heard the saying that
Da-da-da,
you don't need
yes,
your 2
yes.
cents?
Yeah, nobody needs my 2
That's
cents.
how.
But people are willing to pay for my 2 cents. Sometimes.
Well-
sometimes.
We haven't found them yet.
Right, but I'm looking for them. I'm looking for those people.
Someone somewhere.
People are
is
at least willing to listen to my 2 cents because they're somewhat entertaining.
Okay.
I said somewhat.
I know. That's why I said I'll give it to you.
Somewhat.
I'll give it to you.
Okay?
I'll give it to you.
Somewhat.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Okay? I could at least deliver something in an entertaining fashion most of the time.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Most.
I'll give it to you.
All right?
Okay.
All right. There is a little bit more effort involved in this than putting your phone, turning on a camera, and doing a ditty while lip syncing. I can't do it because I don't look like that. It wouldn't work for me.
Your boobs are too small.
They are too small. Yours might work.
Mine would.
Yeah.
I could easily do that.
Oh, we
whole-
could cinch your waist and make it even better.
Well, I was gonna say, like I could do it to where I could, you can have the video done up properly to where it's all zoomed in and everybody goes, ooh, ah. And as you pan back, it's like me, fat and hairy, and and then be like, you thought dirty thoughts, neener.
Yeah, pull back and it's you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like, I'd love that.
That'd be
funnier
good.
than
That'd be
hell.
hilarious, wouldn't it?
Like,
It'd be, you did
me in the
you
yoga
like
pants.
this number here.
Yeah, me in the yoga pants.
Oh,
Not again, Satan. Not
nope,
again.
never gonna happen.
Not again.
Saying that that camel knuckle would not be right.
Ugh. Moose knuckles.
Okay, thing.
No, I'm just saying, though. But you're right. It doesn't matter. Like, she obviously does not have near that money, even though they say she's worth that.
No. Like I said, James over there sent us a message. First Google result: Brad's worth $9 million right now.
Okay.
Just as a reference point.
Okay. Well, one.
He does have a long and storied career, technically.
spans the vastness of time.
It does. It does.
It does. So, for the third straight night, protests erupted in Minneapolis as demonstrators reacted to the shooting death of a man by law enforcement that happened on Thursday afternoon.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, the mostly peaceful protesting that happens in Minneapolis.
Oh, the mostly peaceful
Yeah,
protesting.
mostly peaceful protesting that
Yeah,
ended
so
up
they're
getting
good, right?
somebody,
Why
killed.
is this even a story that it's mostly peaceful?
Well, because somebody died and it was the cops' fault.
But it's still a story, right?
Death to cops. Members of the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force attempted to arrest Winston Boogie Smith. I don't know if Boogie was his Christian name or not. But
Boogie Oogie.
man died. Stop it.
What? He's the one with the middle name.
Yeah, but what if that is his Christian name and you add to the fact he's dead? How dare you, sir? You should be ashamed.
Boogie Woogie Woogie.
You gotta own it. Anyway, Winston Boogie Smith, who was wanted on a state arrest warrant for being a felon in possession of a firearm. When law enforcement tried to take Smith into custody on the top level of a parking ramp in Uptown neighborhood, he allegedly produced a handgun, fired shots from inside his car at the officers, according to the officials. U.S. Marshals returned fire and struck Smith, who was pronounced dead at the scene. 27-year-old female passenger in the vehicle was transported to the local county medical center for treatment of glass injuries sustained during the shooting and then was promptly released.
Okay. All right. So, Boogie Woogie Woogie decided to fire a couple shots
Okay.
at police officers. Police returned fire.
Yes, it did.
So that's a clean shoot.
Sure.
Because even the person that was in the car with him did not get hit by a bullet. They were all aimed at him.
Yes.
So this was a clean shoot.
Yes.
So this was a justified shooting.
Well,
A justified police shooting.
Yes.
So why are there mostly peaceful protests?
Now, one does not have to do with the other.
Well, yes, it does.
No,
considering
no.
that they're there specifically for this kid's death.
Quote, evidence at the scene indicates that the man fired his weapon from inside the vehicle.
Yes.
BCA crime scene personnel recovered a handgun as well as spent cartridge casings from inside the driver's compartment. That was from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. God, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, it is.
There is no footage of the fatal shooting because the U.S. Marshal Service does not allow the use of body cameras for officers serving on its North Star Fugitive Task Force.
It's the U.S. Marshals.
Yeah, so this isn't even like regular police.
Yeah, this is not even regular cops.
This
in the
is
area.
federal
This is-
marshals. This is
You're done.
yeah, this is federal police.
I'm at this point. You don't have a case here.
No.
And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the U.S. Marshals shut you down initially. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. Smith was wanted in neighboring Ramsey County for failing to appear for a sentence hearing scheduled for May 19th after he pled guilty to felony firearm possession, that is according to court records.
Okay, so he had felony firearm possession. He skipped the court date and was then subsequently caught with the weapon and fired on police.
Yes. And which therefore had got him killed.
Right.
Smith was convicted of felony aggravated robbery in 2017 and was on probation which meant he is prohibited from possessing a firearm.
Prohibited.
Prohibited. If he had, quote, if he had been nabbed with the firearm by cops Thursday, he could have sent back to prison.
They could have sent him back to prison.
Yeah, they didn't. It's typo.
Typo.
It says he could have been.
Yeah, he
could have been. He could have been sent back to prison.
There you go.
That's what it is. Yeah. Following the George Floyd's death, Smith allegedly made life-threatening posts towards police and called for a quote-unquote war against law enforcement.
Okay.
Quote, we got guns and bulletproof vests too. Or should be able to get them. Why not just rush these efforts and start this war they keep asking for? He continued on.
Yeah.
F justice anyway, B's justice is in the eye.
Is an eye
Is
for
an eye for an eye.
Yeah, okay.
You kill one of mine. We need one of yours. That's justice. Right or wrong. Effing being right because they keep doing us wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
his typing skills are
grammar
terrible.
and spelling
It's
is
bad.
not his
Really
thing.
not good.
I'm going to sum all of this up by
Yeah.
he wanted to start said war and he got his ass kicked.
So
You got what you asked for, sir.
okay, all right. So he started one thing that I wanted to. He pointed out one thing here.
Okay.
He said an eye for an eye,
Yeah.
right? And then he said, if you kill one of mine, I kill one of yours. No, that's not an eye for an eye.
No.
No, that's killing somebody for the sake of killing somebody. That's not an eye for an eye. An eye for an eye is very simple. You kill somebody, you get killed.
Yes.
You.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
Nobody's substituting for you. You.
You do the time, you do the
Yeah.
crime, you do the time kind of
Right.
thing. It's
an eye for an eye.
if you steal from me, I steal from you. I don't steal from somebody like you. I don't steal from your family. I steal from you.
Or you go by what is it? What was that? It's sorry, ancient ruler that actually started the eye for an eye crap.
Ramses?
No, Maharabi, I think, something like that. Anyway,
Sure. We'll go with that.
his law says very specifically, you steal, I cut your hand off.
Yeah. That's very prominent in the Middle East still.
Yeah, you steal, I cut your hand off. You an eye for an eye, literally. You know.
Yeah, I'm going to make sure you don't steal anymore. I'm going to take your hand and so you can't steal.
Right.
I just
Hey, you do something, you look at me the wrong way, I poke your eye out so you can't look at me anymore.
yeah.
It's exponential violence against. That's where the eye for an eye came from. It for some reason people think that well, anyway, this guy like him and people like him think that an eye for an eye is, it's just straight tit for tat.
Yeah.
And you did it wrong.
Yeah, very much.
Your tit for tat should be 1-to-1 to the direct person.
Yeah, it's not a
not an
generalized
indirect setup.
group.
Yeah.
Because therefore it becomes, like you said, if somebody kills one of your people, if you killed one of their people, then that's two innocent people having died.
Right. That's two innocent people dead.
Justice,
Well,
true
technically innocent.
justice. Yeah. Well,
They're
but
probably not, but-
well, no, but that's no, but
Innocent to that setup.
in that situation,
Yeah.
they're innocent,
Uh-huh.
and to take it
Two
out
people
is-
that shouldn't have died because of it are now dead.
yes,
Whereas
it should have only been one.
it should have been one innocent and one guilty party.
There you go. Protesters took to the streets on Thursday night in demand of quote unquote justice
That's not justice.
in the shooting death of Winston Boogie Smith. Protesters barricaded streets and set fires.
For justice.
Yeah, peaceful and all that.
Peaceful protesting.
The fires must have been like, kumbaya type.
Oh, yeah, campfires.
Yeah.
It's nothing bad.
Somebody brought s'mores and, somebody was playing a guitar.
Just the acoustic, though.
Yeah.
You don't want the electric.
The demonstrations escalated at times. At times.
At times.
At times.
At times.
On Thursday night with storefront glass being destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
And there was looting a T-Mobile store and a CVS pharmacy.
Why would you loot a T-Mobile? What do you need, a new cell phone? You can't even you can't activate it.
Nope.
What are you doing?
They're dumb.
You do understand that all the display stuff is fake, right?
Yeah, they don't keep all of that. Somebody might have needed a new phone case or a charger. Like all of that's real.
Yeah, all of that's real, sure.
Accessories. And you know what? Accessories are where they get you.
That is where they get you.
I mean, the phones are expensive enough, but the accessories to
Accessories
go with
are
it.
crazy for some reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
somebody needed a new cube for their charger. That's all.
I need a new phone cube.
Yeah.
You know, you could just save those, right? Those little blocks. You could.
They work on all of them.
They can go from phone to
Phone
phone.
to
It's
phone.
not a problem. You've gone through 7 phones.
Yeah. Yeah. A protester celebrated the attack on a Minneapolis police precinct from last summer. Quote, when your precinct burned, America rejoiced. People celebrated seeing your comrades run for their lives, end quote.
No, we didn't.
No,
We didn't.
And I'm not-
Actually,
and just so we're
looked at you
clear-
said,
and
that's stupid.
just so we're clear, Pumpkin, I don't live in Minneapolis, but I'm not a comrade.
Yeah.
I'm not Russian. I'm not socialist. I'm not
Hello,
communist. Yeah, I'm not any of that. So I would appreciate it if you'd quit insulting me.
Right, because that's wrong.
Yeah. There was graffiti on an LA fitness gym that reads, quote, "No trial for us, no trial for them. MPLS still hates cops, kill cops."
Okay, so first off, LA Fitness has nothing to do with that. Why would you do graffiti on a gym? Because they just want to go work out.
Because it's a big wall.
They just want to go work out. And secondly, no trial for us, no trial for them. Once again, this sounds like I'm just going to kill cops because I want to kill cops.
Yeah, because at the moment they think you can get away with it.
Yet no. The reason why the guy died was because he tried to kill cops. Does that not click with anybody?
Yeah.
Like, the guy died because he opened fire on U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
If he hadn't have opened fire and instead just said, or ran away or maybe whatever, he would have most likely just gotten knocked out
Yeah.
at the most
Yeah.
and dragged into jail.
Yeah. And there's people who are just all about trying to kill cops. And I'm like, you know what? Eventually, they're going to get what they're asking for, just like this guy did.
Yeah.
And
which
they're not going
he
to
was
like,
asking for.
and they're not going to like the results.
No. See, that's the thing.
They're going to be woefully surprised.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, so here's what I don't understand. Okay, you go to jail. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Jail was such a horrifying experience for you that you say never again. I would rather die. But you keep doing the same stuff that you did that got you in jail.
Yeah, it's weird how that works out, huh? Weird how that works out. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
And then at the end of time, you just decide to fire instead because you've already said never again.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. Very political kitty over on Twitter at DOA Show. Have you guys considered doing a little booty shaking on camera?
No.
I'm sure for a few people might throw money at you.
Yeah, a few people.
They will.
Yeah.
They'll throw money at us to stop.
Stop. Please stop.
Oh God, my eyes.
Yeah, basically. That's kind of where it is.
I'm just saying.
Me
It's,
from the SAV, the story makes me want to cough up, but makes me want to cough drop. Ricola.
this commercial's always irritated me
Yeah. But that's okay.
because I've always wondered what the hell they were calling it for and blowing a horn for.
I don't know.
Is it just because
maybe they
it
were
sounded like
announcing
it?
that they made some more?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe that sounds about right to me.
That could be.
Could
I
be.
don't. I don't. And they weren't very good cough drops. I'm still a Halls guy myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Give me like the Halls, and I don't even like honey, but give me the Halls honey lemon because it doesn't taste like honey.
Yeah, it tastes like honey and lemon.
It tastes like
A little
lemon.
bit better.
It tastes like lemon.
A little bit better.
It's a bit better.
Big Farmer Steve over there on the Twitters. Jail was such a horrifying experience.
How horrifying was it? And that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's fine.
It's just a
How
Johnny Carson
horrifying
bit.
was it? All right.
I know.
Not horrifying enough to stop me from drinking American Pride Roasters coffee.
This is so good. I've been having.
Oh.
I'm waiting for my order to come in, and all I got is Dunkin' Donuts right now, and it is not good.
No, we're drinking the chocolate
This is
cherry tonight. Yeah, it's
fantastic.
amazing. American Pride Roasters coffee. It is historically great coffee, guaranteed to make you swallow every time you put it in your mouth.
Exactly. Go to mojo50.com. Those are the guys that keep us on the air for some really weird reason.
We don't
I don't know.
know.
We're supposed to have a call with them at some point this week. so
Oh yeah, something like that.
There might be. We might not be. Who knows? I never know. The way my day is going. Anyway,
That's
go
your
to
day.
mojo50.com. Check out all the other awesome hosts and shows going on over there. So many great things going on. Go to our website, doaeshow.com. That's doaeshow.com. Become a defender with us. Check out the archives and the shops. So many cool things. Follow us on all the social medias at DOA Show. Use hashtag arm yourselves.
Got
Lots
another
going on.
hour.
Yeah, one more still to go. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
It's true. That was a good setup. How horrifying was it? Mm-hmm.
I need a new coil. I think mine's been sitting in there too long. It's getting sticky.
Yeah, you have sticky coils.
It's clogged. It's not working.
He's
like
got
it's
clogged
supposed to
sticky
now.
coils.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you use the last coil? Okay, never mind.
Sounds like he needs to
Okay.
uncoil the situation.
Finally. Do what? What?
Since I'm not using that one,
Oh, you're not using that one anymore?
no, I can just give you that one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it may taste a little funky at first, but it should be all right.
It'll cover that. This has been in there for so long. I think that it's sticking, and so like I've got to
It's
turn.
not burnt here. I can see if it's burnt.
No, it's not
Sorry,
burnt.
I don't wanna be on.
Nobody can see you. Doesn't matter. Like I looked at all that junk. Like it's.
It's not burnt.
I know it's not burnt. Take
Nowhere near it.
look at the wattage.
55.
Yeah, you're about to drip. Put the lid on it and hold the button down.
But it's going to 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mine's on that too. Mine's set at 35, but it's only showing like 18.
Cole's toast.
It's
Gotta
still
be.
doing it, even though I just changed it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Mine's doing the same thing.
Yeah, but like, it's not doing anything.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't know.
That mine they should be burning it the same that you're hitting it. You have it set at.
Yeah.
And mine, I just changed the whole and it's still doing it. It's mine set at
Could be the battery. My battery's almost dead.
I mean, maybe it's one with like a low power mode.
Well, it is now because it won't come on.
That's more than likely it. It's just got low power.
I was, huh? Why?
She sent you something.
I was on a roll today, but you should see some of the things I sent them today.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's a tad harsh. It's funny, but it's
A
harsh.
bit mean-spirited.
That's not very Christian.
Things happen.
They don't call me Petty Betty for nothing.
Oh. That one you said.
Oh, the one
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny because it's true.
It's so true.
There we go. Now I finally get the thing for it.
Wow, really?
You know, better late than never, I
That
guess.
took forever.
Some of a bitch. Dun, 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 dun,
Some of the biscuit.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Hello, my ragtime gal. Commercial break, everybody. Commercial break.
It's a commercial break.
Commercial break.
You know this.
Commercial
Mary, where are you going?
break. Potter.
You've been talking to Potter again?
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, really breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under.
Yay, we're back for hour 2.
Oh, James. Thanks,
Hour
buddy.
twos.
He said my subscription for y'all's 2 cents. One for each of you.
Appreciate that. You know, you need to be doing this in the socials, not on that number.
Well, he does it on the socials too.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, and I don't mean it to sound like a douche, but like,
Probably easier for him to do that.
no, and I understand that. But let me explain.
No.
The more that the text and the stuff pops up through the socials,
The better it is for everybody.
the more the algorithm looks at it.
Yes.
So even though we appreciate you talking either way, and normally I wouldn't care, we need the love spread.
Like Knights Who Say Knee.
Oh, gross. I don't need them spreading love.
No.
He spreads it in a way
He said,
that's-
hashtag what I learned today. If you're not watching at DOA Show on the Facebook or YouTube, you're depriving yourself of invaluable content and are not living your life to the fullest.
Oh,
I agree.
well, thank you. I was a little worried there for a
No,
moment.
he's good.
No,
He's fine.
I got worried.
You get worried too quickly.
No.
Yes.
Not exactly.
Well,
Not normally.
the former president, the BO,
What? Gerald Ford?
no, the BO,
Jimmy Carter?
no, the BO.
Bill Clinton?
It's closer, but no. The Barrack.
Hillary?
It's completely off topic.
Oh, shit. I feel like I keep getting closer and then further away all at the same time.
all at the same time, yeah. Former President Barack Obama
Uh-huh.
and former First Lady, who has wonderful arms.
Michael Obama.
That's right. Who has wonderful arms.
Yes, he
are
does.
releasing an animated music video series
Oh, Jesus.
through Netflix
Jesus.
that's aimed at teaching children about taxes, government, and the election.
Just so we're clear,
Yeah.
Barack
Obama. And Michelle.
and Michelle Obama.
And Mitchell.
Can we call her Mitchell from now
Yeah.
on? I love that. I don't know.
Barack and Mitchell Obama.
why. Okay. They're the ones who's going to teach. They're going to teach children
Yeah.
about taxes,
Yes.
government,
Mm-hmm.
and elections.
Yes.
What about how to steal and corrupt and lie?
It's called We the People.
Are lying, thieving, corrupt SOBs.
The
Has to
trailer
be.
for the video series described as delightful by CNN
Of
lists
course it was.
numerous stars from the music industry who will lend their talent to the project. Among those are her,
Who?
her,
Her?
H-E-R.
Yeah, I know how you spell her. Who is her?
That her.
I don't know who she is.
Well, it's not she, it's her.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Proper grammar. It's her.
No. It is her.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
So why'd you say she?
No, you said she.
No, you said she.
No, you said she, and it's her.
It is her. That's what I said. But who is she?
It's not she, it's her.
Keep going. Because I don't know who her is.
Baby Rexa.
Who?
Baby Rexa.
Okay.
Janelle Monáe.
No.
Brandy Carlisle.
No.
And Lin-Manuel Miranda. That's the guy who did Hamilton.
Okay.
That's the only one I know. Oh,
Okay.
no, and Adam Lambert.
Oh my God, he's still singing?
Yeah.
Like, that's the only one I know, too. Oh, my God. That was the last time I even pretend to feign interest in American
All right,
Idol.
There we
And-
go. Lambert. Okay.
Okay, but wait a...
hold
hold on, just before we move on,
Okay.
I believe I have officially hit old man status. I don't know. Other than
four of the six.
I'm taking your word for whoever Miranda Manuel is.
Lin Manuel.
That's what I said.
Miranda. Yeah.
That person.
He's the guy that made Hamilton. Yeah.
That person and Adam Lambert. I'm taking your word for the first one, and Adam. I know who Adam Lambert is.
Okay.
That's it. Like, I've never heard them. Like, I've never heard Adam Lambert other than through the snippets from, American Idol and blah, blah. So, I think I've officially hit old man status. I don't know who the hell these people are. I've never heard of any of these people.
Right.
And I'm judging off of the names, the spelling.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't.
No, you're right.
I've officially hit old man status.
You've hit old man status.
That means
you can now tell people to get off your lawn.
when I go home, I need to get, because it's summertime, I need to get on some khaki shorts,
Right.
with some black socks and some, mandals.
No.
Birkenstocks.
It's not black socks. You need white socks.
Well, I need one of the two.
No.
Well, I
they
do.
have to be white.
No, and I need to have suspenders with my
with your
khaki shorts,
and your shirt.
like a white V-neck T-shirt.
And no. He's right. You need the white T-shirt, and you need a Hawaiian shirt to put over top.
Or that's sitting on the back of the chair.
Always.
Yeah, I would
Always.
never.
No. That was just the 80s.
Yeah, that's
just the
generational
80s.
thing.
No.
I couldn't do that.
This is traditional
socks-
old man dad.
Well, my sister keeps making fun of me that because I'm pushing 40 that, okay, so did you ever see,
By the way, all I have are black socks. Is that wrong?
all I have are white socks. So
Really?
Yeah, I don't have a pair of black socks.
Oh, so you're
Which I'm look really funny if I ever wear a suit.
It would. You need to wear some black socks.
I know. Now, have you ever seen How I Met Your
Racist.
Mother? I know. It is. What can I say? It's got gray on them. Shut up. Anyway. So you ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
There was an episode where Ted and Barney traded things off, where one said that he was way too young to be worrying about this stuff, and the other one says he was too old. And so they basically came up with a list and had to switch places.
Right.
And so, if you're not too old, then you need to go clubbing straight through every night, no sleep. You need to go get your ear pierced, blah blah. And if you're, you're too old for this stuff, you need to be going to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. You need
8 o'clock at night.
8 o'clock at night. Get
Waking up at 5 a.m.
4 a.m. and then going to the early bird at 5:30, and
Right.
stuff like that.
The whole joke, yeah.
So the joke is, my sisters have decided, and that what she wants to do is come up with the old man list, and I have to go down and work it all off as a bucket thing. The old man side, which is the get up early, get but
You already get up early.
yeah, I know. Well, I need to do all of that stuff.
But
Whatever
technically
the
you don't
list
go to
is.
bed. But you don't go to bed, and I think that okay. So for the old man thing, the reason why old guys go to bed at 8 o'clock is because they wake up 5 times a night
To go pee.
to go pee.
Yep. And I don't have that problem.
He's not there yet.
For
That's
all
a
the
pro-
water I
that's
drink,
a-
I don't.
That's a prostate issue.
Yeah,
That's a prostate
I don't have
issue.
that problem yet.
Yeah.
Praise God, hallelujah.
Yeah.
But no, but she's making me a list, and I have to knock off everything off of that list before I turn 40. I have an old man list I have to accomplish.
That's
before I hit
awesome.
40.
That's good. That's good. That's family right there. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, the show combines music and animation to educate a newer generation of young Americans about the power of the people.
Hold on. There is no power of the people.
Well, there is.
no.
There is.
No.
Yes.
No, there isn't.
Technically.
No. No. In written form and an ideally belief, that's it. There actually is no more power, hardly.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's because you have people like
We've
Barack Obama
we've
and,
given it away.
and Mitchell
Yeah.
who have decided
With
to
the fine
take
arms.
with the great arms.
Fantastic arms.
Wonderful arms, finely sculpted, who decided to take as much power as possible
Yes.
away from the people.
Exactly. And convince them that it was the right
Their
thing
idea.
to do. Yeah. And so we don't. So to try and tell people that you have power when you've spent 8 years of your career taking it away from people, and then again convincing them that it was their idea.
Now, by the way, it's not just 8 years of his career; it was his entire career.
Well, he was only in office.
His presidency has been his entire career.
Yeah. Other than like the few years he was the
Assistant teacher or whatever.
yeah, I was the activist, the community organizer.
Oh, whatever. That's not a job.
Yeah, back then it was still all about actually power of the people, and then he took it all away from everyone,
Right.
or slowly
Right,
started to,
right,
and
right.
paved the way for it.
The series will be composed of 10 music videos, each tackling an issue
Oh god.
or concept related to civics and its education. Quote, some of our favorite artists got together with amazing animators to remix civics, and the result is a lot better than what we have in school.
You know what they're doing? You know what this
They're
is?
getting rid of Schoolhouse Rock.
They're redoing Schoolhouse Rock. They're
Right.
taking it away from actual fact and they're trying to update it and modernize it.
Right. So
You know what
they're
I think?
taking away the information from Schoolhouse Rock, twisting it around, and making it something that actually represents socialism.
You might want to shut Siri off because she's saying and repeating everything that we're saying.
Yeah.
You know what we need to do, and I know it's going to torture the both of us.
What's that?
I think we have to sit through all 10 episodes.
You can.
No. I think we need.
No.
No, I do. I
We
think.
don't need to do any of this.
Why not?
I mean, why?
How much fun would it be?
Okay,
if
I'm
we,
only if we do it. Only
if we do it like.
only if we do it on the show.
I mean, that's fine.
We got to do it on the show.
We got to find out how long are the episodes?
I haven't checked it yet.
I don't know if I have. No, I don't have Netflix on my phone.
I do. So
See if you can find it.
yeah,
I want
I'll
to
see if
find
I
out
can
how
find it
long
here.
it is, because if it's worth it, we could take a segment
And
or
cut it out, like
or
once
even
a
an
week.
hour. We can
Once a
take an
week.
hour once a week and just butcher the dog snot out of it and completely counter it and everything. I
just
think
destroy it, right?
yeah, and put it in its place, because again, this is on its surface. That is what we said. They're cleaning out and redoing Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah.
You know, the whole I'm a bill, I'm only a bill.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you're not going to know anymore that, you know, how a bill works. Excuse me. Because they're not going to turn around and teach you that. They're going to teach it, you know, hey guys, you know, it all depends on what the government says and yada, 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 and blah, 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 blah. That's how it's going to go. How long are they?
Oh, they only have a trailer right now.
When does it come out?
July 4th.
Okay.
Doesn't say how long the season is.
All right. Well, we're going to do more research on this, because I think
Yeah.
we need to bring this to the masses.
I think we do. I think we need to take this and we need to break it down, because so what's going to have to happen is, yes, you're right. We're going to have to watch an episode at a time. Before we do the show, we'd have to watch an episode,
Yeah.
right? And then we do a little bit of digging,
Uh-huh.
do a little bit of research,
To
and then
just-
we break down exactly what it is that's wrong with it.
I like that.
I think we
idea.
can do that.
You know what? I'm going to do it another way.
It's going to be research purposes, right?
Of course.
All right? That's what we're doing. We got to make sure we're there.
Oops. Helps if I can spell.
We the People, episodes B.
We the people. Oops.
I think you're right. I think that's what we need to do.
I mean, it's going to be torturous,
Oh, yeah, it's going to be onerous for sure.
but you know, I think it would behoove us
yes.
to do this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We the People was a TV series, 1948, 1952.
No, that's different.
Yeah, I'm scrolling. It's not on here. We the People, full episodes on.
It's yeah.
That's not a full episode.
So maybe it's a redo of We the People.
No, I don't know, because this is saying it's
So,
a
yeah,
Netflix,
yeah.
YouTube 3 days ago. I
July
don't know.
4th,
We'll
it's coming
figure it
Anyway,
out.
We'll figure
because-
that out, because that's actually a good idea. It's a good idea. I don't want to do it, but it's a good idea.
Watch part one. Hold on. Here's the thing for Netflix right here. Hold on. Oh, when they see us. That's not right. You sons of bitches.
Ah, they gotcha.
They did.
They gotcha.
Because apparently We the People was an episode and they turn around and.
Oh, see, that's how it is. Okay. So a lot of people have heard about this. A
Uh-huh.
lot of people have heard about this already, but the Matt Walshes,
He's a good guy.
he's a good guy. And
If I can ever get his name right.
Matt Walsh?
I keep calling him John Walsh. And John Walsh is the guy from America's Most Wanted.
Yes, that's right. That's
I
right.
never get them right.
You got the Walsh.
They're
but you
not
don't
any
get the rest.
kin at all,
Not
to
even
my
related from
understanding.
what we know.
And it,
No. But anyway, Matt Walsh, he's a conservative commentator. He's out there on one of those other channels.
good guy.
Really good guy. Amazing.
we have the same
person.
tattoo.
You guys do, don't you? Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's really weird.
That's not really.
No, well, no, it is, because I thought it. You know, again, I got it all done and thought it was popular or not popular.
You thought it was
last
something that was a little bit more
different.
personal.
Like I understood, like, you know, where we were at the time. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, it was a little common. But outside of those four walls, like it's not a common thing. So to see somebody on TV with the exact same one, the exact same,
You're like, wow, dude.
it's like, hey.
Apparently
I
you go
tried
to the same place.
I tried using that as a hook to talk to him, and it didn't work.
No, that's fine. It makes sense. So anyway, Matt Walsh, he's a nice man. He really is. A very nice person. And over the past week and through the weekend, he decided, because Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has been complaining about the fact that her abuela
That would be grandmother.
was living in squalor.
Okay.
Saying that she was terrible conditions that she was living in and all the rest of it. And people were
Okay.
telling her that, why don't you take the money that you make and go make sure that your grandmother is living right instead of living in squalid conditions.
Why don't you stop being a giant see you next Tuesday and go and take care of your grandmama?
Right. Why don't you do that? Well, he took a different route.
Oh, we did.
Yeah. He took a different route because he's a good guy.
Okay.
He's a really nice guy.
Okay, what-
Amazing guy.
Okay.
He raised $100,000
Nice.
on a GoFundMe campaign for AOC's abuela.
Okay. That's nice.
Over the
What's
weekend.
the problem?
Well, over the weekend,
Okay.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was offered the $100,000.
Okay.
She turned it down.
She turned it down.
She turned down $100,000 for her grandma.
Huh.
He said, I have $100,000 that I made from a GoFundMe page, that I gathered from a GoFundMe page, that I was able to pull together all of the funds from these people from a GoFundMe page. I would like to give it to your grandmother to get her out of squalor.
Okay. So that's nice of him.
She said no.
Huh. Now, why would she say no?
It's a funny thing. That's the question. Why would she say no?
Well, I mean, aside from the obvious fact that, if she obviously doesn't give a flying fig about her own grandmother. So the fact that somebody else is going through and somebody who she deems on the enemy side goes out and raise this money, they're obviously, how dare they do this? My family will not be owed and beholden to these people.
Yeah.
So we're going to refuse money. I wonder, does her grandmother know that she turned this down?
So
Why hasn't she?
Matt,
helped out?
who has the GoFundMe page, and by the way, GoFundMe pages, the way they work, if somebody doesn't accept the funds, like if the person that you're trying to donate to doesn't accept the funds, then all the money goes back to the people that donated.
Yep.
And that's just it.
That's
Done.
just how it goes.
It's done and out because it's not your money. You being the person that tried to get the fund going, it's not your money. It's the money.
You know
going to the
why they
person.
did that, right?
Yeah, because there were people that were
You remember
scamming the system.
That
yeah.
big one that was
Yeah.
the couple that found the homeless guy
and was taking pictures of them and then posting up different ones. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, Matt decided that he was going to post it up and do the whole thing. Well, he put a response out to the crowdfunding campaign on Saturday, letting everybody know. Someone in the AOC's family told the GoFundMe page that they won't take the money, even though AOC previously claimed that her grandmother was in dire straits and that it was all Trump's fault.
It was Trump's fault.
Yep.
Trump said that she couldn't have the money? Or that she was in dire straits and it was his fault?
Both. Tragically, he continues, tragically, this charitable effort has been sabotaged by forces outside of our control. Still, I'm grateful for the outpouring of support for Abuela, even if AOC isn't. But the question remains, why didn't AOC help out her own Abuela? Why has our help been turned down? We are left to speculate. In the end, our campaign raised $100,000 and could have solved a problem in 10 hours that AOC couldn't solve in 4 years. We can all be proud of that. As for Abuela, all we can do is pray.
No, I mean, it's true.
Yes.
There comes a point where it just goes to show, regardless of where you fall on the political spectrum and what side of that little fence that you're on.
Right.
The fact of the matter is if her grandmother is truly in this bad situation.
Yes.
And you can't judge somebody because they have money or a means and don't help out family.
Maybe there's something that's stopping them.
Something that you don't know what's going on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Having said that, though, if somebody else offers and is able to raise money to help said person out of what appears to be a very dire situation, why would you stop it?
Right.
Again, other than the fact, like you said, other than through speculation that, she doesn't want it ever to be tied back to that, the other side tried to help. Because the problem that people tend to run into, and this is what the left ends up doing, is, well, why did he raise that? Why did he do it? Was he just and you can't look at the intent. Was her grandmother, is her grandmother in a very bad spot? Yes or no?
That's the question.
And if that's true, then any bit of money should be able to help, and it shouldn't matter who raises it. That's the same thing where it doesn't matter if truth is truth. It doesn't matter who's saying it. And we've kind of gotten to this spot where, if the right team doesn't say it, then it's not true.
And here's the thing. So Matt Walsh, there was a bunch of criticism about this whole thing and everything, and everybody was making a big stink about it on Twitter. Matt Walsh decided to react to the criticism for his GoFundMe campaign.
Okay.
After he released the other thing, where they labeled it as a personal attack on Ocasio-Cortez.
Okay. Oh, I moved the thing.
He said, thank you. He said, was it trolling? Was it a stunt? Was it charitable? Was it proving a point? Was it trying to solve a problem? Was it a sincere attempt to raise money for a cause? Was it mean? Was it nice? Was it hilarious? Yes.
See, and to a point, I mean, just
He's correct.
he's answering it that
Yes.
he was trying to prove a point.
And he also was sincerely giving the money,
Well, but he also admits that it was mean,
but
and he
also
was trying
nice.
to be funny. So it's like that's the problem.
It's
That-
mean toward her
No, I got that.
because she's not doing the problem. She's not solving
Addressing
the
it.
problem herself.
No, and I completely
Right.
understand that. I completely understand that.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Now, arguably,
Mm-hmm.
he is just as responsible for toying with this woman's life as AOC is.
Arguably.
You know what I
But
mean? I mean,
all she had to
obviously
do-
not near to the extent.
She could have
But-
easily just accepted the funds.
No, I agree with that. But again, if you're going
You know?
into something in a douchey manner, like, are you
Yeah.
surprised that she didn't take it? Like,
Okay. Hold on. Stop.
to be honest.
No. Okay. All right.
Okay.
You and I, different sides of the fence. Completely. Okay.
Okay.
Don't. Neither of us care about each other. Whatever happens.
Okay.
But I have a problem, or my family has a problem.
Uh-huh.
You decide to try and make a point out of it.
Which is is the first mistake, but okay.
Right. You try to make a point about it.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And you actually raise a ton of money for my family.
Okay.
Now, I have to decide as the person accepting that funds.
Uh-huh.
I have to decide whether I can say, bar none, you know what? I don't like him that much.
Yeah.
But even if it was a joke, he did raise $100,000 for my grandmother.
Yeah.
Or I can be a bigger douche
Oh no, I'm not saying that.
and say no. At that point, no. At that point, even if it was for the wrong reason, he did the right thing.
no, and I give you that.
You know what I mean?
I'm with you there. Like, it was the right, but stop trying to prove a point.
Just do it.
That's where I'm hung up at. The fact that you can honestly say that you didn't do it out of a non-mean spirit and you didn't do it other than also to not prove a point. That's a problem. Do it because it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, no, I got you there. And that's true. By the way, we have officially lit the fires of an enraged banana slug.
Uh-oh.
With the abuela story.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like how it's rolling down the street.
That's awesome.
I like that one.
That's really good. Of course,
I feel that-
it was probably video that was taken from Portland. So
Probably. I feel that what we need to do for 4th of July is we need to get one of those,
like a dumpster.
a dumpster, and we need to take it out
light
there
it
and
on
set
fire?
it on fire.
That's a very expensive thing to do.
I know,
Could
because
we like build a fake dumpster instead?
I mean, I could if I had metal and a welder.
I'm not talking about metal.
Well, it's not a dumpster if it's not metal.
It could be wooden.
No.
Well,
No, that's... I don't know. Nah, that's not the same thing.
I mean, maybe we could do like just a little frame piece up, and then like
Like-
sheet. We could do. We
What is
could-
this, like a...
I could find sheet metal.
Was it like our spin on Burning Man or something?
I could find sheet metal.
Okay, well, I need a welder then.
No. We can
Fold it and rivet it?
fold it. No, not even rivet it, but we can fold it, right? The sheet metal, we can fold it. We can
Okay.
fold it over top, and then we could bend it like we need to,
Okay.
and then we'd have a little fold, and we could just screw it in to itself,
Okay.
which would lock it in place at least that way. Because I mean, I don't have rivets. Do you have rivets? I have self-tapping screws though.
I think I don't have rivets, but I got a riveter.
Rosie?
No. Not a legit riveter.
Oh.
I mean, it's a hand squeeze one, but still.
No.
Ah.
This is Defenders Live.
We could build it. We could build it with a
If
little.
we build it, they will come.
No. We build it with a platform inside of it, so that we could stand up all of the fireworks on top of it, so that
just shoot it out of the dumpster?
Everything shoots out of the dumpster like that. There.
It can't be that hard to get a hold of a dumpster.
I don't want to buy a dumpster.
I didn't say anything
I don't
about
want to get a hold of a dumpster that's
buying a
not
dumpster.
ours, because it's really expensive to replace those things if something should happen to it. And technically, who are we going to borrow a dumpster legally from?
See, you're saying a lot of words that I wasn't thinking about from that angle. I was
Because you do understand
saying
that
that we could-
that is very
we could
expensive.
borrow
We could borrow
borrow a dumpster from somewhere
legally.
Sure, we'll leave them a note.
Leave them a note. It's not even the you understand that the dumpsters are they're maintained by the waste industries, right?
No, I'm fully aware
they're
of
not
that.
they're not owned by the people.
I'm gonna
businesses here.
call. What is it? Republic? Is that the dumpster people? Is that a dumpster? I got to talk to my brother. He knows. I need to
See
call.
how much it is.
I'm gonna call him and be like, "Hey, quick question. We want a dumpster that we can set on fire.
Oh, do you have an old one?
Do you have an old one you're gonna throw away? You can just.
Do you have a
How much would
dumpster
it
that you're
cost
gonna
to-
throw in the trash?
That's what you do with a. That's what you do with a trash bag box. When the container that holds the trash bags becomes the trash.
Do you have a trash container to trash?
Yeah, exactly. Like, please, can we? Like, I'm
Some
sure
with like
somebody's-
the holes, the metal holes where it's been rusted out, so we can see it through.
somebody could do like that. That'd be easy. Then we could just drop sheet metal in the bottom of the sucker, and yeah, we can launch fireworks out of it. I'm down. I'm good for that.
We could do that.
Oblivion flickering over on Twitter. If AOC is going to use her grandmother's tragedy to push a political agenda, she deserves what she gets. And I agree.
Not the abuela though.
No, grandmother doesn't.
But AOC does.
AOC does.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I would also twist that and say the same thing with Matt Walsh. Though he was honestly, there was a part of him that was honestly trying to help, the grandmother and help
There
the
was a
situation.
part of him that was trying to
There
help
was
the
a part
grandma.
of him that wasn't. And that part of him is what is causing a lot of problems with everybody. When we can stop trying to do something to prove a point and just do it because it is the right damn thing to do, I promise you a lot of this crap will stop. It really will.
Yep. Let's
But
just worry about doing the right thing.
Yeah, just do the right thing because it's the right thing to do and stop worrying about a pat on the back or worrying about trying to prove a point. Do it because grandma needs it, and that's what's more important.
Yep.
Because I guarantee you that it would not be that hard for Matt Walsh to find out who the hell, where the grandmother is and find a way to get $100,000 to her without AOC being in the way. It is not that damn hard.
It shouldn't be anyway, especially for somebody that
what
has
I'm
the
saying.
connections that he has.
That's what I'm saying. So you mean to tell me that this is the only way you're going to go about it? You're going to do this thing? Oh, look, AOC is horrible. That's not the point. I thought the point
Or you
was
could figure out that the grandma isn't real.
that might be a possibility too.
Yeah.
Nice you say Neo on Twitter. S. Stevenary, with the price of wood now, I think building a wooden dumpster would be more expensive than a metal one. And
You're probably
that's
right.
a very good
That's
point.
very astute of you because I hadn't thought about the price of wood at the moment.
My brother is rebuilding his front deck.
And I bet
And I
that's
say
expensive.
front deck. So when they
And the wood is crap too, by the way.
Well, yeah. When they bought the house, like 15 years ago or whenever the hell it was, feels like an eternity. It was just this little, just small stair. It wasn't a porch. It was just stairs. With
Stairs
rails.
into an open pass.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, a little bitty thing to go into the front door. Well, he's obviously expanded it a little bit and whatnot. And the amount of money, when I say expanded, we're talking, I think the width of it
He
is
had an
about
extra 5 by 5.
6 or 8 feet,
Yeah, he had an extra 5.
give or take.
Yeah.
And that's it. The amount of money that my sister-in-law told me they've paid thus far,
It's like $1,500, right?
close.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy God.
And
like,
then you got to think about like because it's on their property, you also have to make sure that you get the licensing to build.
wait a minute. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't know where my brother lives. No, you
Oh, never mind.
absolutely
I'm
do
saying.
not.
I'm just saying. Generally,
If you live
like-
in city limits or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. He lives so far out in the middle
Nobody
of
cares.
nowhere. No, yeah. No,
Oh, that's good.
He could set fire to his whole property, and other than worrying about setting, someone else's distant acreage on fire, no one's going to give a flying fig about
as
it.
long as he has a hose, it's fine.
Pretty much. Exactly. You could do whatever you want out there. Like, and that's
Just make sure that the grass is really, really wet before you start.
right. This is why I live in the country. This is why we live out in the middle of nowhere. We don't have to deal with licensing and crap. It's my house. It's his house.
Anyway.
So let's see.
Yeah.
Nights you say knee. So you're saying that Ted Cruz was right. Let's just not be a-holes. Yeah.
Well,
I feel
in
like,
many ways, yeah.
yeah, I mean, because it does, in the end, it doesn't help anything. Let's be honest.
Right.
Does it make you feel good for a moment? Like, I'm sure.
Of course,
There
yeah.
are a lot of people on the right who feel, our point has been proven on this side.
Sure.
Because of this whole thing with AOC. But in the end, if grandma's real, which, AOC has a habit of lying about, so I don't know
hope
how
she
true
is.
she is.
Though. Let's hope she is.
If
and
she's
still
real,
alive.
Yeah, if she's real, if she's still alive, and if she actually is still destitute.
Yeah.
If all of that is actually true, okay, you proved your point.
Now,
What now? Grandma's still in a crappy situation.
yeah, grandma's still in a hurting.
Yeah, nothing's changed for her.
The only thing that's changed is that now AOC looks like an idiot.
Yeah, so she looks like an
which
idiot.
isn't anything new anyway.
Yeah, she looks like an idiot, and you get to go to sleep, with a, I don't know, feeling vindicated, like, haha, I proved my point. Grandma's still without.
Right.
It doesn't.
That's the problem.
And the
If
fact,
grandma is real,
Yeah.
grandma is still without because somebody said no.
yeah, and that's why we need to go back. I'm telling you,
Right.
stop. Just do it because it's the right thing to do. And if we start doing it, all it takes is one person starting that, and then someone else will see that, and they will do it too. And if everybody just does it because it's the right thing, this stupidity will end.
Right. Even if they don't have their name behind it.
Exactly.
That actually would be better. Don't have your name behind the stuff that you're going to do.
yeah.
Like if you do it, make sure nobody knows it's you.
Yeah. This whole, I'm just saying, do it for the right reasons.
Do it for the right reasons and make sure nobody knows.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you do that? Because you don't need the applause of the people
Yeah, the
here.
point is trying to help the person.
Right. Helping the
whatever.
person is the point. Helping the situation is the point. Fixing the problem is the point. The point is not to get claim.
Yep. So, I have some news. Some very shocking, very damning news.
Okay,
You're not going to be ready for this. I'm telling
I'm gonna
you.
brace myself.
You should,
gonna
because
brace.
this is when I say out of left field.
Yep.
Holy cow!
I'm holding on to the
totally.
I'm holding on to the table.
I know. Are you? I don't know if you're ready.
I
Are you sure you're
Well,
ready? Probably not.
all right, hold on.
Are
3,
you sure?
2. I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've done my breathing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In a Sunday Opinion article, Dr. Stephen Quay, founder of Atossa Therapeutics, and Richard Muller, a UC Berkeley Emeritus professor of physics,
Good enough.
close enough, said that a variety of evidence supports the claim that the deadly coronavirus strain that has gripped the planet for over the past 18 months or more was none other than intentionally engineered.
That was a close call.
See, I told you weren't ready for this.
I wasn't ready.
Quay and Mueller, which sounds like a really, really bad version of X-Files, doesn't it?
Mulder and Scully.
Doesn't
Quay
it?
and Mueller.
Quay and Mueller.
It's the second-hand X-Files.
It is. It's the knockoff.
It's the China Files.
This is the UPN version.
Oh, they're open.
Yeah, I know, right? They expanded and explained that COVID-19's genomic sequence, the GC or CGG, otherwise known as the double CG. I don't know
Why didn't you just say that to begin with?
I don't know. Is unlike anything found in nature.
No.
Yeah.
What?
In their research, the two said that a spike protein that has to be physically altered in order to make the virus more transmissible and more deadly, such as double CGG, has, quote, never been found naturally.
No.
In the entire class of coronavirus that includes CoV2.
What?
End quote. Yeah. Told you were not ready for this. This is like mind blown. Boof. Okay. Although the double CGG is suppressed naturally, the opposite is true in laboratory work, the pair wrote. The insertion sequence of choice is the double CGG. That's because it is readily available and convenient, and scientists have a great deal of experience inserting it.
They really like to insert the double.
In addition, advantage to the double CGG sequence compared with the other 35 possible choices, it creates a useful beacon that permits the scientists to track the insertion in the laboratory.
So they do double insertions of beacons. Mm-hmm. Double beacon insertion. Sounds like aliens.
Sounds kinky.
Sounds like aliens to me.
Sounds like someone needs a date. Now, the damning fact that is according to Quay and Mueller.
Uh-huh.
I keep thinking X-Files.
I know. It's okay.
It was this exact sequence that appears in CoV2 CoV2. Proponents on zoonotic origin must explain where the novel coronavirus, when it mutated or recombined, happened to pick up its least favorite combination, the double CGG. Why did it replicate the choice the lab's gain of function researchers would have made? It's kind of one of those...
Wait,
like,
if it was real,
like for it to have evolved into this is like one of those, throw a typewriter in with a room full of monkeys.
It's
Shakespeare.
Yeah, exactly. So it evolving this specific protein was about as crazy as humans.
Yeah, pretty much. They put it into it. At the minimum, this fact that the coronavirus, with all its random possibilities, took the rare and unnatural combination used by human researchers implies that the leading theory of the for the origin of the coronavirus must be laboratory escape. End quote.
That's
shocked.
duh.
No, I thought you were shocked.
No,
You're not shocked.
No,
This doesn't catch you.
no,
The least
no,
bit. Not even.
no, no.
Oh.
Duh.
Not even Quay and Mueller.
Duh.
Not even Quay and Mueller.
Yeah, the Knights of St. D over there speaking as Quay and Mueller. Hey, the original last season of the X-Files was the real knockoff of X-Files. Well, that's because Mulder was the one producing it at that point.
Yeah. And that was like, what, just a few years away from Californication. And
he was ready to go.
he was done. That guy was.
He was making a joke of his own stuff.
Yeah, he was. He'd already checked out.
Yeah, he
And
was gone.
I don't know. It's the movies were flopping. It was just,
Everything was bad.
the two noted that additional scientific evidence points at COV2's gain of function origin. Quote, the most compelling is the dramatic difference in the genetic diversity of COV2 compared with the coronaviruses responsible for SARS and MERS, which both were confirmed to have natural origin. Quote, COVID-19 didn't work that way.
No.
It appeared in humans already adapted into an extremely contagious version. No serious viral improvement took place until a minor variation occurred many months later in England.
So what you're saying is that
I'm not saying it. They're saying
So what they're saying
Yes.
is
Scully and Mulder. I mean,
Quay and Mueller.
Mueller.
What they're saying is that it was completely natural.
no.
No,
The change? No.
no,
No.
It was, but that's what they're saying, right? It was from a Chinese wet market.
Nope.
Actually, it was from America.
No, it was from the
It's from
Wuhan
America.
lab that they would originally called it in the first place. That people are now being accused of being racist for some weird reason.
Because they got you all in check.
Faux show. Faux show.
Okay, so really though,
Yeah.
this does not change anything for us.
No, it doesn't. And
This
all it-
just reconfirms.
It reconfirms our suspicions from the begin with, and then the whole newly released emails from the infectious disease expert, and I use that term very loosely.
Very loosely.
The Dr. Fauci's basically confirms the same thing,
Right. And he confirmed them months, if not a year ago
or more.
or more.
Yep.
When he was quote unquote being gagged.
Yeah. The only thing he was being gagged by was that hooker he paid for.
Oh, that's not cool.
I don't care.
That is not nice at all. So
He liked it.
it's true. I can't. I'm not.
He
arguing.
was having a ball. I don't know.
Not arguing with
She
you.
might not have been.
Not arguing with
So
you.
you're gonna make me watch this.
I'm gonna make
There's
you
this
watch
video
something. Yeah.
you have found
I have found the things and stuff.
stuff and things and
things and stuff. And I believe you need to watch this. So the Lincoln Project,
Who now?
who
Okay.
they're
Who is the Lincoln Project?
they're a rather left-leaning organization. They're in support of Antifa and
don't say.
BLM and many things
You
like
don't
that.
say.
Yeah. Well, they've come out with a video. Now, this is very, very well produced.
Okay.
Okay. And I just want you to go through it, and we're going to play the video here. You guys play the game at home, basically. Okay.
Okay, the home version.
Yeah, home version of the game here. We're going to
Who
go
is
through.
Antifa?
I don't know.
They stormed the beaches of Normandy,
What? Hold on.
parachuted into
Stop.
the French countryside,
I'm sorry.
and gave their lives
No,
to face
no.
down and fight.
Can you go back?
Yeah.
Start that from the beginning one more time.
Okay, one more time.
I know we've
Yeah.
changed things over with a couple button switches and everything else. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we weren't fully paying attention to this. Can you start that from the beginning one more again, please?
Yeah.
Who is Antifa?
Antifa, okay?
Yeah.
They stormed the beaches of Normandy,
Stop.
Yeah, mhm.
Stop.
parachuted
What?
into the French countryside,
Stop.
What's the problem? They stormed the beaches of Normandy
Antifa.
and they parachuted into the French countryside.
Antifa.
Antifa.
The
With America.
the snot nosed little.
Oh, not that Antifa.
That's what they said.
No,
Was
no.
Antifa?
No. The Antifa that they're talking about is completely different. Completely different.
Okay.
The Antifa that they're talking about is the original anti-fascist group.
You mean the Allied forces?
No.
Yes,
No,
that's
no.
what they were called.
No.
The
there-
Allies.
There was a group actually called anti-fascism
Yeah, but
in World War II, and they called themselves Antifa for short.
okay,
Okay.
Okay.
It was Italian
okay,
and German
okay,
origin
okay.
against the fascist regimes of,
Of
Italy and Germany.
Germany. Okay,
Right?
okay.
They did join forces with the Allied troops,
Uh huh.
But that's only after the Allied troops had hit land.
Already hit the beaches
Landfall.
of Normandy.
Yeah, right.
They already been in Normandy.
They'd
and
already
did the hard
gotten
work.
to Europe.
Okay. So again, but okay, that's still not true. They didn't storm the beaches of Normandy. I mean, I guess they could have technically.
Technically,
There
afterwards.
was nobody there.
Right. They stormed it.
Okay.
Yeah, it
you
was
know,
storming.
all right, keep
It was
going.
good storming.
and gave their lives to face down and fight back against fascism.
Okay.
Technically.
They took down Nazi machine gun nests,
Okay.
tore apart the Third Reich's strongholds, liberated concentration camps, liberated France,
No.
Italy, Belgium,
No.
Holland.
No.
Anywhere Antifa saw fascism,
No.
they fearlessly
Hold on,
and
no.
relentlessly.
What are you talking? What?
No.
What?
they
What?
didn't.
What?
Oh my God.
We're trying to get through this video here.
I can't because they didn't. Most of the concentration camps
That was America.
was
not
either
Antifa.
American or Russian.
Right.
Those were the only two.
That
really liberated any-
Yeah, that's the only two.
Any concentration
Now,
camp.
if they're claiming that Antifa,
Which you're saying is it was an Italian German hybrid.
right?
They did not. They did not. It was the Allied forces and it was the Russians that opened up the concentration camps.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mhm.
They were the ones that stopped Hitler.
Yeah.
Like, this is so bad, and this is a horrible analogy too. But all this is like that goofy little punk kid that was on the old Shake and Bake commercials. The Shake and Bake, and I helped. Like he's somebody special because he helped.
Yeah.
It was already done with to begin with, and what? Because you shook it, because you walked on the beach afterwards to help with cleanup or whatever, and that makes this no.
No. Well, you know.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. All right.
Keep going.
Annihilated it. Fascism was defeated because of patriots like these. Proud Americans who knew that the fight against fascists was not simply a battle between opposing nations. It was a war against inhumanity. A war that isn't nice, but
Wow.
Did he just say a war that isn't nice?
Yes.
Can somebody tell me about a war that was nice? Just one. Like I would love, I'm not aware, as being the history buff that I like to espouse myself to be, I do not recall any battle ever throughout the entire existence of humanity that was a battle of niceness. I've never seen that.
Actually, I would like to see that.
I do too.
I would really like to see a battle of niceness.
I would too.
That'd be amazing.
I'm going to cut your grass.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I'm gonna paint your fence.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'm gonna pressure wash your driveway.
I'm gonna wash your car.
I'm gonna give you half of my bank account.
Well, I'm gonna give you my entire bank account.
I'm gonna give you my retirement.
Oh yeah? You have 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
Now they don't have to pay for college.
You bastard. Do you get like how stupid that is? God.
cannot be lost. A war we still fight today.
No, it
It's not a cable news talking point.
It is.
It's an American ideal that should be memorialized because it was paid for in blood.
No.
The Lincoln Project is responsible.
Yep. Yeah, I know it is. I know.
Because
that's-
like you said, it's sprinkled with a lot of
Small
half-truths.
half-truth. There's a lot of half-truth there. There
Oh.
really is.
But
And it's just enough to where, like, if you don't know, if you don't pay attention,
it's just so
it's just enough half-truth to where you're like, all right, maybe there's something to it.
and it all sounds good.
Oh, yeah, it sounds really
And
nice.
and even in the broad spectrum, yes, by technical standard, anybody fighting Germany at that point, you know, World
Was
War II was
anti-fascist.
anti-fascist.
Right.
Okay, but you have to. I'm considering, especially in light of my current employment situation, I'm considering. I've been thinking about it for a while. I think I'm gonna write a book.
Do it.
I think I'm gonna write a book.
You want help?
I might, but what I'm going to do, like I've already figured out, and normally like I'm not going to do the forward. Like I already have part of what my forward is going to be, or my preface, or whatever you want to call it, the beginning part.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to explain to everyone that literally every word that is being used is as it is actually defined. So if I use the word,
it's a warning, is what it's what
it's going to be a warning.
It's going to be you're going to
heads up.
You're calling out the warning. Is what
Yeah,
you're
I'm
saying.
just letting you know in advance. Like if I say the word, I don't know, hate.
Right.
Then it's going to be based off of whatever
The dictionary
hate
means.
is in a dictionary. Mm-hmm. And not by this new reformed dictionary. I'm talking about actual Webster's dictionary, not this reformed crap, whatever it was before.
The stuff before the last 10 years.
Yeah. I'm going to track one of those down, and whatever, and I might even, for the convenience of the reader, is make said word
Footnotes.
either footnoted. Nah, that's too much work. I'll highlight it or like bold or italicize it. So that way, as you're reading it, you can go,
okay, here's all you got to do.
bigotry.
All you got to do.
What does it actually mean?
You do the little number.
Uh-huh.
Do the little number next to each one, right? And
Okay.
then at the end, that's where I'll come in and I'll type up everything. I'll type in all the footnotes.
Okay. I mean, that's fine either way.
Yeah.
But I've been really thinking about doing this because like the stupidity that's going on, like, and like I'm thinking, and I'm just obviously spitballing, but like
Right,
it would
right,
be
right.
like, survival guide to being an American in 2021. Or maybe not even give a date, but a survival guide in the new millennium or something stupid like that. Something is kind of general because I feel that people have forgotten the basics. People throw
Forgotten. They haven't been taught it.
or that too. But I'm saying like there's a lot of things that go on that people will use like anti-fascist. Well, what does anti-fascist actually mean? Well, what does fascism? And you go
What is
into this-
fascism? Well, what is anti-fascism? Well, is this actually anti-fascism or is this just communism of a different name?
Exactly. When everybody throws everything around as racism. Well, is it really racism?
Right. Because, by the way, anti-fascist or anti-fascists or Antifa, they're communist.
Yeah.
They wanted universal everything. They just didn't want everything to be nationalized.
Yeah.
That's what the fascism was.
Ooh, Peekaboo Snarky Jackal made a very good point. The Lincoln Project thing was some Goebbels level propaganda,
Yeah, no
which is
doubt.
ironic
Because
talking about anti-fascists.
because Goebbels got it from America, which is funny.
It's a little
Yeah, Goebbels got his propagandizing from America because America is the king of propaganda,
yeah.
no doubt.
Nice to say, Niet Dylan Lyles, don't use the Lord Fauci's book sales as a goal for your book. You could do better than that.
Yeah,
I don't.
I was actually thinking about making some kids books
I thought about that too.
because
And I still might do that anyway.
because they're simple.
It is very simple, but there's a lot that I I already know because I've always been really intimidated about the idea of writing a book. I've wanted to do it, but I've been intimidated by it because my brain goes, well, you need to, you sit down and you start from the beginning, chapter 1, blah, 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 and chapter 2, and blah. And it occurred to me driving, and I knew this was the case, but it occurred to me seriously, that's not how you have to write a book.
No, you don't.
And so
You can just have stuff everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was just thinking about it. I was like, I could write different topics, and one of them I'm gonna do is racism. And I'm gonna start off the first 2 sentences, racism. Now there's a word that makes everybody's butt pucker.
Usually,
That's how it's gonna. That's how that line is gonna start. And it's like
Makes
I'm
sense.
like,
see, now you just want to type it up.
I know. And it's like I could write all it needs is a couple couple paragraphs, but couple pages,
Yeah,
8 or 10 paragraphs or whatever, and there's the chapter. Nothing big. And then move on to a whole different thing. I'm really thinking about trying to make this out. I'm trying
it
to
could
not,
be a pamphlet.
No, I want to write a book.
Well, I mean, it
I
could
want a
be-
book.
It could be a small paperback. It's really.
Oh, it'll
what I
probably
mean.
end up being a small paperback anyway. I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
I mean. Yeah, small paperback. It's not
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be,
It's not gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Your first book doesn't have to be 500
it'll be,
pages.
it'll probably be Common Sense. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's long enough to be, you have to actually read it, but not
Not
War
so
and
long,
Peace.
Yeah.
It might not be as big as, Peter Serafin's
That might also
book.
be because of the tangent that you run.
Yeah, it might not be as big as Peter Serafin's book, but we'll.
Oh yeah,
see.
just released by the way on Amazon.
Yeah, I know.
Pre-order for pre-order.
I got to get him on sometime, hopefully this week.
Yeah, it's just so hard to get them on with the timing.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But you know what's not hard to get a hold of is American Pride Roasters coffee.
It is for you.
Unless you live at my house, apparently. Go to AmericanPrideRoasters.com. That's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Get historically great coffee, guaranteed to make you swallow every single time you put it in your mouth.
You can also go to Mojo50.com, which is
you can.
the radio station that houses us, ironically.
For some weird reason.
I have no idea. But there are a ton of other hosts on the station. It's 24/7 free speech. You can go to iHeartRadio, use a Mojo 50 radio banner over there. That'll get you exactly what you want if you're looking for that sort of thing. You can also go to our website.
That's DOAEshow.com. Go to DOAEshow.com. Check out all the archives and the shop. Become a defender with us. So many great things over there. Go to all the websites, or all the social medias, at DOAE Show. Use the hashtag arm yourselves and Mojo50. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.